Wasn't I undergoing a heavenly trial? How did I end up here? Could it be that I failed my trial? And was reincarnated as a baby?
I've been in the antique business for decades. There's no way I'd make a mistake. The craftsmanship of this painting is so crude. I can tell with a single glance.
Could these be my parents in this life? Let me see what happened.
Jiang Qian, the gap between us is too wide. You're the daughter of Jiang Cheng's richest man, while I'm just an ordinary person who grew up in an orphanage.
I'll give you one last chance. Either leave that poor boy, or get the hell out of the Song family.
I can't believe it. My mother in this life, whom this pavilion master got for free, is such a hopeless romantic. To be with a poor boy. She was willing to leave her wealthy family. Sigh.
Heh. But hey, all who enter are customers. Since you've come into my shop, I'll take this painting off your hands for 1,000 wen. That way you won't have made the trip for nothing, right?
1,000 it is then. At least we can buy formula for Xuan.
Definitely not. This guy is a total crook. An authentic work by Tang Yin from the Ming Dynasty. It's priceless. How could it only be worth 1,000?
What was that sound?
Sound? I didn't hear anything.
What sound?
Did I mishear it?
Damn it. I forgot I'm just a baby. I can't talk. Mom, Dad, you can't agree to this. This swindler is rotten to the core. Bullying my parents like this. If this were back in my day, this pavilion master would have bashed his head in.
Ming Xuan.
Aiming, I think I just heard Xuan's voice.
I heard it too. Xuan isn't even a year old. How could she possibly talk?
What's going on?
If I'm not mistaken, what we heard must be Xuan's inner voice.
So the shop owner can't hear her thoughts. So just now, Xuan said, that painting is an authentic work of Tang Bohu. Is the owner trying to trick us?
Well, it's better to believe it than not. Let's not dismiss it. We'll know if we try.
So what have you decided? This painting of yours isn't even worth 100 wen on the street. I'm offering you 1,000, which is already a high price.
Jiang Qian, put the painting away.
Okay. Hey, wait.
Heh. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. If the price isn't right, we can negotiate. Hey, doing business is all about haggling. Ha ha ha.
An authentic work by Tang Yin is only worth 1,000 yuan to you? If you do business like this, boss, how can we even talk?
Hey. You're quite the expert yourself.
The owner's reaction. Shang Xuan was actually right.
Whether we're experts or not, you can't rip people off like this. My grandmother left this painting to me. How could it be a fake?
Hey, don't be in such a rush to leave. How about this? I'll give you 5 million. Hey, that's a very fair price. You can ask around anywhere outside. You sell this painting to me. And what happened before? We'll just forget about it. How about it?
I worried for nothing. Turns out my parents know what they're doing. But then again, Mom comes from a wealthy family, after all. So of course she'd have a good eye. The price the owner offered this time is barely acceptable. About 10% above market value. If you dare bully my parents again, this pavilion master won't let you off.
Fine, 5 million, transfer the money. Hey!
Oh, okay. Ha ha ha. Hey, I'll send it right now. Ha ha ha. Hey, it went through. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, I run an honest business here. Next time you have any good treasures, you know who to come to,
So shameless. Where does this crook get the nerve to say he runs an honest business? It's bad enough that the crook is black-hearted, but he can't even recognize real treasure. The whole shop is filled with fakes. A Changhua Dotsai chicken cup worth tens of millions is just sitting in the corner collecting dust. This pavilion master is dying of laughter.
Tens of millions?
Watch your step.
Honey, what are you spacing out for? Hurry up and go buy Juan Juan some formula.
Don't go need Dad. If you just glanced at that corner, you're missing out on tens of millions. Even though you're handsome, you're still an idiot.
Honey, I think that cup looks nice. Let's buy it as a decoration.
Oh, ha 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 ha. This young lady has excellent taste. This is one of the best treasures in our shop.
Boss, cut the act. If this were real, would you just leave it in the corner?
Well,
I'm not going to waste my breath on you. My wife likes this cup. You give it to me, and if we have any good antiques in the future, we'll come back to you. Give it. It's just a worthless cup. We don't have to take it. Qian, let's go.
hey, ha ha ha. I'll give it, heh. I'll wrap it up for you right now. Hey. This guy can produce an authentic Tang Yin. Maybe he has even better treasures. Anyway, I only paid 30 yuan for this cup, so giving it away is no big deal. Here you go. Take care, you two. Ha ha ha. Come again next time.
We got it that easily. You're a great actor.
Not really. If you hadn't reminded me, I would have missed it.
Huh? What do you mean? My parents both knew it was a treasure? Were they just acting just now? Was I the only one who was fooled? I'm the real idiot. Okay. I take back the handsome idiot comment. As expected of this pavilion master's parents. They're so smart. Why am I suddenly so sleepy? I almost forgot. I'm just a baby. And I've used my powers several times. As powerful as this pavilion master is, even I can't take it anymore.
Aiming. Can we really hear Xuan's inner voice?
Qian, this is too strange. You must keep it a secret.
I know. But how does Xuan know so much?
I don't know either. But what I do know is, Xuan is our precious daughter. She's our lucky star. The most urgent thing right now is to first see if this chicken cup is real or not.
Let's go straight to Yulin Street. That place is the largest antique market in the country. An antique worth tens of millions. We can easily sell it.
No, not yet.
Then where are we going? You bought so many things for Xuan. Way too much. Many of them are things she won't even use.
I wasn't thinking that much. Whatever other kids have, my Xuan has to have it too.
Oh, you.
Humph, I'm the master of the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion. What haven't I seen? Would I like these childish things? Although they are pretty cute. Damn it. My parents are so stupid. They have a treasure with them, but instead of thinking about selling it to make money, they have to go to the mall to buy me gifts first. Babies are so annoying. Why do I feel like crying?
Am I dreaming? That chicken cup was actually real, and we sold it so easily.
It's absolutely true. 35 million in total, plus the 5 million from the painting, in our bank account. We have a full 40 million.
I told you, our lives would get better and better.
This is all thanks to you and Xuan. Having you two is the blessing of my lifetime.
Are you kidding? I'm the master of the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion. I can read yin and yang, master the 5 elements. Everything in this world is within my control. With a daughter like me, you two should be laughing in your sleep. Although, you're not too bad as parents.
Let's go. With this money, Xuan's future living expenses are covered, and you can also use this money to start a business.
Start a business? Maybe let's forget it.
What's wrong? Didn't you always want to start a business? Zhengming, you have to trust my judgment. The man I, Song Qian, have chosen is no worse than anyone else.
Good judgment? If you had good judgment, you wouldn't have picked a man like him. Good judgment? If you had good judgment, you wouldn't have picked a man like him. It's actually Song Wanwan, the beloved daughter of Jiang Cheng's richest man, Song Yanhu, rich and beautiful, and she'll take over the Song group in the future. She's truly one of the chosen ones. She is one of the chosen ones. But she's just an adopted daughter. Song Yanhui also has a biological daughter. No matter what, it won't be her turn to inherit the song group. Is this the rich man's biological daughter? You were all talking about to marry a good-for-nothing. She got kicked out of her family, a stray dog like her. Is she even worthy of being compared to our Wan?
Oh, sister. Since you were kicked out, we haven't seen each other in a long time. Why are you leaving without saying a word? To your little sister?
I have nothing to say to you. My falling out with father. You played a big part in it.
Sister, you can't just sling mud like that. Back then, you were the one who insisted on rejecting the marriage with the Wang family, insisting on marrying a waiter who grew up in an orphanage, clearing plates in a restaurant. That's what angered the Wang family, caused the song group to suffer heavy losses, and why father kicked you out. How can you turn around and say I was the one pulling strings?
What? Marrying a waiter? Is there something wrong with this rich girl's head? Exactly. No wonder she was kicked out. She's not even half as sensible as the adopted daughter.
This woman is the adopted daughter my grandpa took in? My mother's sister. She looks like a two-faced schemer. How dare she bully my mother? Let me see what kind of person you really are.
Sister, have some soup. Ah! Sister, I know you don't like me. You call me a bastard. But why would you waste food? Why did you knock over the soup? That's not...
I didn't.
You brat. If you ever call 1-1 a bastard again, I won't forgive you. Have you no shame? As a girl, writing a guy a love letter with such filthy language.
You didn't do it. I didn't write it.
Still denying it. Today, you'll get a taste of family discipline.
This is completely outrageous. As an adopted daughter, she shows no gratitude and bullies my mother like this. Even mom being kicked out of the family was because of her. How can someone be so vicious? It's making me furious. I really want to poke her with a needle. This pavilion master's parents. Can they be bullied so easily? I need to think of a way to get revenge for my parents.
Sister, I advise you, you should hurry up and divorce this good-for-nothing. Go back and apologize to father. Maybe you can even return to the Song family.
My affairs are none of your business. Besides, I'm very happy right now.
Happy? Huh. Sister, are you sure you haven't lost your mind? With a good-for-nothing like him, who has nothing to his name, how can you talk about happiness?
As long as you're with the one you love, everything you do is happiness. But for a stray child like you, I'm afraid you'll never understand that in your lifetime.
You.
Mom is amazing. That was a perfect comeback. Go ahead. Make this vicious two-faced schemer furious.
So, alright, 1-1. Talking too much with this kind of person will only lower your status. You are now the general manager of the song group. You should get back to business. Go make a splash at the Jade Conference. Yes, right now. All the wealthy families in Changcheng have their eyes on you. Why bother with those two good-for-nothings?
The Jade Conference? Sister, speaking of which, I have you to thank. If you hadn't been kicked out, it wouldn't be my turn to attend the Jade Conference. And as the general manager, no less.
Is the Jade Conference something to brag about?
You don't still think you're the heiress of the Song family, do you? In the past, this would have been nothing to you. But now, I doubt you could even get your foot in the door.
1-1. The entry requirement for this Jade Conference is a 30 million yuan security deposit. An outcast who was kicked out of her family. Forget 30 million. I bet she can't even come up with 3,000.
Haha, what a pity. Sister, I really wanted you to be able to attend this Jade Conference. That way, everyone would know that you, Song Chengqian, besides your birthright, are not even 1/10,000th as good as me in any other way.
Honey, do you want to attend the Jade Conference? If you want to go, we can go sign up right now. We have the money in our account anyway.
This is making me so mad. So mad. Coming here to humiliate my mother, just you wait. I'll see right now what this Jade Conference is all about. I can't believe this little Jade Conference is hiding a piece of Top-grade imperial jade worth 500 million. I need to think of a way to get mom and dad to get that piece of jade. To slap that Song Wan in the face.
What? So this is the Jade Conference? It looks pretty lively.
Good thing mom and dad suddenly changed their minds. Paid the 30 million deposit and got in. Now I can finally show what I'm made of. You little two-faced schemer, just you wait for this, princess. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Director Song, I'm the general manager of Qisheng Company. Well, this is my business card. I hope you'll look out for me in the future. Haha.
Then I'll let you get back to it, sir.
What company? Never even heard of it. They don't even know their own place. Asking our Wanwan to look out for them. Our Wanwan is the future richest person in Jiancheng. Wanwan, you're just too kind. Next time you encounter someone like that, just ignore them.
Oh, don't say that. Father hasn't announced the heir yet.
The heir to the Song Group. Besides you, who else could it be? Could it be that outcast outside, who can't even afford baby formula? Haha. She doesn't even know where the entrance to the Jade Conference is, let alone getting in. Whereas our Wanwan is the absolute center of the Jade Conference.
Song Chengqian, how dare you? You actually dared to trespass into the venue. Do you have any idea what kind of event this is? This is the Jade Conference hosted by the head of the Yan family from Shangjing. The Song family of Jiangcheng is nothing compared to the Yan family. It's one thing if you're looking for death, but do you want to drag the Song family down with you?
Song Wan, don't make baseless accusations. We came in legitimately.
Don't tell me. You got in using the Song family's name? Song Chengqian, have you no shame? When you left the family, weren't you so defiant?
Who said? I used the Song family's name to get in. Couldn't I have paid the deposit myself?
Ha, you two? A good-for-nothing waiter, a family outcast. Between the two of you, you probably can't even scrape together 300 yuan. And you're talking about paying a deposit? That's right, from a mile away. I can smell the stench of poverty on you. Do you even know how much 30 million is? It's enough to buy both of your lives.
Fine, since you paid the deposit. You must have a receipt, right? Where is it? Show it to me.
Song Wan, you don't seem to be the host of this Jade Conference. Our receipt. Why should we have to show it? Just because you want to see it.
Because I'm the general manager of the Song Group, representing the Song family with full authority. You snuck into the venue, tarnishing the Song family's reputation. Are you going to show the receipt or not? If you can't, I'm calling security.
Don't even think about it. Even if you sold them, you couldn't get 30 million. I bet they just snuck in. Where would they get a receipt?
Security, security! What kind of security are you running here? You actually let these two sneak in! Get them out of here! Are my words not working? I am the general manager of the Song Group, your distinguished guest.
The Song Group? Such a big talker. Are you the representative the Song family sent this time? Who allowed you to cause a scene at the Jade Conference? The person Song Yanwei sent is so rude. When I have the chance, I'll have to have a word with him about this.
No, Uncle Yan. I didn't intend to cause a scene at the venue. It's these two who snuck into the venue. I was just afraid your Jade Conference would be affected. That's why I had security escort them out.
Our Jade Conference is not a vegetable market. If you trespass to get in, then please leave immediately. Seeing as you have a child with you, I won't hold you responsible this time.
Uncle Yan, this must be a fake. Look at the two of them. Do they look like they have 30 million?
The receipt is real. Take another look.
Uncle Yan, she has already been kicked out of the Song family. Where would she get the money?
That's not my concern. As long as they have a receipt, they are guests of the Jade Conference. Causing a disturbance is forbidden at the Jade Conference. If there is a next time, Even if you are the general manager of the song group, I won't let you off.
It must be that old man Song Yanhui who secretly transferred her money. Otherwise, those two good-for-nothings, where would they get the money for the deposit?
That Song Qianqian is quite bold. She was kicked out of her family, and she still dared to use 30 million to get in. I have no idea what her motive is. What do you know? That Song Qianqian is the eldest daughter of the Song group after all. She used to be in charge of the Song group's jade business. She must have come here this time to risk a little for a lot, to make a big gamble. That's right, with Miss Song's abilities, a mere 30 million entrance fee. She can make it back just by picking a few stones.
Everyone must have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
That Song Qianqian, although she's the eldest daughter of our Song family, she actually knows nothing about jade.
That's impossible, right? I've heard that Miss Song has an extremely sharp eye.
Hehe. Extremely sharp? If her eye was even a little bit better, she wouldn't have chosen a waiter for a husband.
You!
What, sister, are you not convinced?
I can't be bothered to argue with someone like you.
Oh, don't be like that. Sister, since you're not convinced, let's have a competition. It just so happens that today, all the prestigious families of Zhangcheng are here. It's a good chance to let everyone see what kind of man this husband you found really is.
I'm so mad. So mad. How dare you humiliate my daddy and mommy like this? You just wait. When I guide my parents to get the raw stone worth 500 million, I'll make you pay.
Sister, what are you laughing at? Song Wanwan, haven't you always thought that the husband I found is a good-for-nothing? Then today, do you dare to compete with me?
Compete? Yes, compete over what?
We'll compete in stone gambling. As the current young lady of the song group, I'm sure you've done a lot of research on stone gambling, right? So, I want you to compete against my husband to see whose chosen raw stone is more valuable.
You want me to compete against a waiter?
What? Are you scared to compete?
Scared, Song Qianqian? Since you're asking for it, don't blame me for being ruthless. But just betting is no fun. Let's add some stakes.
What stakes?
If you lose, the two of you will get out of Zhangcheng and never come back. And you'll kneel before me in front of everyone and admit you're wrong, saying out loud that you, Song Qianqian, are inferior to me.
Qianqian.
What? Scared now?
A bet's a bet, but you want stakes, so I want stakes too. If my husband wins, I don't need you to leave Zhangcheng. But you have to, in front of everyone, kowtow to me 3 times. And shout 3 times. I Song Wanwan. I'm nothing more than a stray bastard the Song family picked up.
What?
If you don't dare to bet, then forget it. I won't force you.
Who says I don't dare to compete?
Great, then everyone here can be our witness.
Beautiful. That's how it should be. Mom is so beautiful and fierce.
Qianqian, weren't you a bit too impulsive? I don't know the first thing about stone gambling. If we lose, do we really have to leave Zhangcheng?
If we keep giving in, it will only make Song Wanwan more aggressive. Besides, before the results are in, it's not certain who will win or lose.
Exactly. That's the way. Crush that two-faced schemer's arrogance. With this pavilion master here, this bet, you can rest easy. But how should I remind my parents? Which stone has the jade inside?
Honey, time is tight. Let's pick the stones first.
Okay, let's hurry.
One. Aren't the stakes of this bet too high? If you lose, yeah, stone gambling is purely a matter of luck.
Who told you it's about luck? There's skill involved in selecting raw stones. When I first became general manager, I spent a fortune to hire a master. This master once set a glorious record of finding jade in 6 out of 10 raw stones. As long as he's here, forget about Song Qianqian's good-for-nothing husband. Even if Song Qianqian herself were to compete, she would still lose without a doubt. Calculating the time, he should be arriving soon.
Director Song,
Uh.
I heard you just made a bet with someone.
That's right. So I'll have to trouble you this time.
Don't worry. Leave this matter to me. I guarantee you'll return with a great haul.
Song Chengqian, just wait for your doom.
Honey, what do you think of this raw stone? Usually the higher the price, the greater the chance of finding jade.
Definitely not. This piece is just a rock. There's nothing inside. Buying this rock for 3 million is no different from throwing money away.
I don't think this stone is very good. How about we keep looking?
Yes. My idiot. Handsome dad. Could he really have a talent for jade? He can tell just by intuition? As expected of this pavilion master's father.
There are so many things here. How are we going to choose?
Based on my calculations just now, that imperial jade raw stone is in the eastern direction. If I see that stone, I can get my parents' attention by crying. But how do I get them to go over there?
Changqian, there are quite a few raw stones over there. Let's go take a look.
No way. My dad is a super genius. His sixth sense is actually as good as my heavenly secrets art.
These are all the worst raw stones, basically worthless scraps. It's basically impossible to find jade in them.
The scrap pile is full of treasure. That one priced at 1,000 yuan. Inside is the imperial jade worth 500 million. The jade in that 300 yuan one is also very pure. And that 600 yuan one.
Hey, I think these few stones will do. They're not expensive anyway. Even if we don't find anything, it won't be a big deal.
Yay. My dad is truly a 1 in a million genius.
Song Chengqian, are these the raw stones you picked?
Is there a problem?
When selecting raw stones, you first look at the shape, second the texture, and third the cracks. These stones are all oddly shaped and covered in cracks. They're complete scrap material. No different from rocks in a river, not even worth mentioning.
Hey, Song Chengqian, is this the genius husband you found? He picked nothing but scrap. A good for nothing is a good for nothing after all. What does a waiter know? He thinks cheap is good. Does he think he's shopping for groceries at the market? If that pile of junk rocks combined isn't even 3,000 yuan?
I want one single piece is 3 million.
The entry deposit. Who knows where she scrounged that up from? She wouldn't be willing to spend a fortune on raw stones. Still fantasizing about getting rich overnight, like in a novel. It's just a pipe dream.
Song Chengqian, you're bound to lose. If you admit defeat to me now, say that you aren't even worth my little finger. Say that your husband is a good for nothing. I might still let you off. How about it?
The stones haven't even been cut yet. Song Wan, isn't it a bit too early for you to be saying all this?
Do we even need to cut them? The result is already obvious.
Why not cut them? We've already paid for them. Or are you worried about losing to me?
Losing to you? Have you lost your mind? Fine, in that case. I'll let you lose fair and square. Begin.
The very first one, and he's already cut out a fine glass-type jade. With this texture and size, it's worth at least 5 million.
The cutting is complete. 6 stones in total. 4 of them yielded jade, with an estimated raw material value of 73 million.
4 out of 6 stones yielded jade. The odds are so high. This guy is an expert. Isn't that obvious? Would the consultant hired by the Song Group be anything less? It seems, with just Song Chengqian's few pieces of scrap, winning the bet is almost impossible.
Today, I will let everyone see that you, the biological daughter, can't even compare to me, an adopted daughter, not even a single finger. And I'll let that old fool Song Yanhui know that I am the Song Group's most suitable heir. Song Chengqian, you've lost. Now, immediately crawl out of here on your knees and get out of Zhangcheng forever.
If I remember correctly, I don't think my stones have been cut yet.
With these 3 junk rocks of yours, no matter how you cut them, you'll still lose.
Master, please cut these 3 stones as well.
These 3 pieces of scrap material. There's no need to cut them at all.
I've already told you these few stones of yours. No one would even pick them up if you threw them on the street. What? You're still fantasizing about finding jade in them?
Even if it's scrap material, at least I paid for it. Master, just help me cut them and see.
All right then. Sigh. First one, nothing.
I told you. There's no need to cut this kind of scrap material. It's a complete waste of time.
I thought Song Qianqian had some tricks up her sleeve. But this is all it is? Truly disappointing. There aren't that many geniuses in the world. Sigh. Just like you can't find jade in scrap material. What does a waiter know about jade? Song Yanhui having a daughter like this must be a real headache. What a misfortune for the family.
Song Qianqian, you're the eldest daughter of the Song family after all. How could you so easily believe that a waiter is a jade genius? You're completely hopeless, bringing shame to our Song family. Today, I will announce on behalf of my father to everyone that you have no more connection to our Song family and are completely removed from the family register.
Oh, this stone cutter is an absolute idiot. Who cuts a stone like that? That piece of jade is on the far left. If you cut right down the middle, you'll see it.
Master, please, help me cut this stone in half.
Song Qianqian, with this stone of yours, no matter how you cut it, it won't change the fact that you've already lost.
Master, cut it.
It actually turned out to be jade. And a big piece at that. The way it fluoresces. This is a peerless piece of material. A huge find, top-grade ice-type jade. This size and texture. This one piece is worth 5 million.
This is impossible! How can a piece of scrap material yield something, and a high-grade jade worth 5 million at that?
Didn't you say that his materials were just junk rocks?
I don't know what happened either. How could they cut a treasure from scrap material?
Then what now?
Don't worry, this is completely just a stroke of dumb luck. The remaining 2 pieces are full of cracks. It's impossible to get anything out of them.
1 piece of jade is only 5 million, while we have a full 73 million. We'll win this competition no matter what.
That's right. Relying solely on luck and stone gambling is a dead end. A dead end.
I refuse to believe that you 2 good-for-nothings can be this lucky forever.
My God, he found something again. 2 out of 3 scrap pieces. Is this luck or skill? Purple aura from the east. It's actually a violet jade, my God. This one piece is worth 30 million. This is a truly massive find. Don't tell me all 3 pieces will yield something.
All 3 will yield something? Everyone here. You all know quite a bit about jade. Something like this is simply impossible, right? Relying on luck and stone gambling won't get you far. You still have to rely on skill.
Song Qianqian, even if your luck is off the charts. So what? These 2 pieces combined are still less than half of mine. Fate is against you, you're bound to lose.
Master, let's cut the last stone as well.
All 3 pieces of scrap material actually yielded something. It's imperial jade. You can't find many of these in the whole country. It's worth at least 500 million. It's at the level of a store's most prized treasure. He really hit the jackpot. It's one thing for all 3 pieces of scrap to yield something, but the quality gets better with each one.
This is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. I don't believe it.
Hey, finding something in 1 or 2 pieces, you can still chalk it up to luck. But for all 3 to yield treasure, and one of them is imperial green, you can't just call that luck anymore. This is real genuine skill. Is this really something a waiter can accomplish? And so young too, a genius. You can't describe him with common sense. Song Chen probably discovered her husband's hidden, astonishing talent. That's why she was willing to be kicked out of her family, just to marry her husband. After all, with such a terrifying talent, creating another song group would be no problem at all.
Are you kidding? My dad's sixth sense. He master of the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion. Is on par with me, T. Forget about a mere song group. Becoming the richest man in Dacia is just a matter of time.
Song Chen, what kind of trick did you pull? It's one thing to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth, but to just find some good-for-nothing who turns out to be a hidden jade genius.
Song 1-1, with so many people watching, what kind of trick could I have pulled? Or are you saying you want to go back on your word in front of all of Jiang Cheng's elite and not fulfill the bet? Everyone witnessed the stone gambling. If you lose to my husband, you have to, in front of everyone, kowtow to me 3 times and shout 3 times. I Song 1-1. I'm nothing more than a stray bastard the Song family picked up. If you make a bet, you accept the loss. Now it's your turn to fulfill the bet.
It's your turn to fulfill the bet.
Mom did a great job. You're the coolest mommy in the whole world. That's how it should be. Kick her while she's down. That little two-faced schemer was so arrogant and dared to bully my parents. Now she's getting what she deserves.
Song 1-1 nil.
For so many years, my life in the Song family was worse than a servant's. All thanks to Song 1-1. If it weren't for the Xian, I would have been bullied even worse by her and eventually driven out of Jiangcheng. It seems even the heavens couldn't stand Song 1-1's actions and gave me a chance to stand tall.
Are you really going to be this ruthless? Make me kneel before you, in front of everyone?
Who's the ruthless one here? I had already left the family, but you still wanted to drive me to extinction, thinking you had victory in the bag, just because you hired an expert, making a bet, forcing me, the biological daughter of the Song family, to disappear from Jiangcheng, never to return home. When it comes to viciousness, who can compare to you?
Enough. It's just a bet, isn't it? I'll give you 10 million, and we'll just forget about this matter. This much money to you is already an astronomical sum. That should be enough, right?
I don't want the money. I just want you to fulfill the bet.
Song Chen, don't go too far.
You made a bet and now you want to back out? The general manager of the esteemed song group doesn't even have this much integrity. We're all watching. If you're going to bet, you have to accept defeat. In business, integrity is paramount. And if everyone was like you, who would dare to do business with the song group?
Director Song, you should just fulfill the bet. The people here are all rich and powerful. If you arouse public anger, I'm afraid it will have a huge impact on the song group, and your position as general manager won't be secure either.
Fine. I'll kneel.
Stop! What are you doing?
Dad.
1-1 is your sister. Bullying her at home was one thing. But in front of all these people, you're still humiliating her like this. I already kicked you out of the Song family. Why haven't you learned your lesson?
Sir, that's not what happened. Chengqian and I...
Aiming, you don't need to explain so much to him. No matter what we say, he won't believe it.
Old Song, your favoritism is really something else.
My sincerest apologies. It's all my fault for not raising my daughter well. Please forgive the embarrassment.
I saw the whole thing clearly. It was your adopted daughter who was being aggressive the whole time. Your daughter had no choice but to make the bet. If you make a bet, you accept the loss. Fulfilling the bet, what's wrong with that?
But she's a sister after all. Kneeling in public like this is clearly a humiliation.
Your biological daughter just wanted her to kneel and apologize, while the adopted daughter you've always doted on wanted her to disappear from Jiangcheng forever, unable to return home.
What? That's right.
She's the one who wanted to drive her own sister out of Jiangcheng to her doom. She was unwilling to accept her loss, tried to back out, and now she's playing the victim. She looks like an innocent white lotus, but in reality, she has the heart of a snake and scorpion.
Dad, it's all my fault. It's normal for my sister to be angry at me. If I kneel, it's no big deal if it helps my sister vent her anger. Let's go home. I was just joking with my sister. I didn't expect things to get to this point. Why would I want to drive my sister out of Zhangcheng? I know. I'm just an adopted daughter anyway. I'm used to being wronged.
Look at you. You've bullied your sister into such a state. Can you really take a joke between sisters seriously? Apologize to me right now.
Apologize to her. Impossible.
Are you trying to kill me with anger? How did I end up with a daughter like you?
Old song. I think being the richest man in Jiangcheng has made your brain turn to mush. For an adopted daughter, you drove out your own exceptionally capable biological daughter. If you continue like this, the song group won't be far from bankruptcy.
This rebellious daughter of mine, what ability does she have?
All 3 pieces of scrap material yielded treasure, ice type, violet, and 1 piece of imperial jade. In the field of jade, who has this kind of ability? If you really don't want to see your biological daughter, then give her to me. I'm willing to hire them for a high salary. How about you 2 come work for my company? How about it? I'll give you each a base salary of 50 million per year. And the 3 pieces of jade you found, I'll take them all and offer you 600 million. How about it? My God.
50 million for one person. Then for the couple, isn't the base salary alone 100 million? You're not looking at their abilities. Just having a piece of imperial jade on display in the shop can more than double the stock price. Indeed, owning an imperial jade iron is an intangible brand. Otherwise, why would it be called a store's most prized treasure?
They were clearly kicked out of the family. How can they still have such good luck? Why? I'm the one with the most ability. Song Changqian is just a good for nothing.
Chengqian, you decide. I'll listen to you.
Well, this Yen guy isn't bad at all. Standing up for my parents. He's much better than this cheap, biased old man.
What was that sound?
I didn't hear any sound. Dad, are you too tired? We should go home and rest.
What sound? This cheap old man of mine has such a stupid look on his face. No wonder he's being fooled by that two-faced schemer Song Wanwan. Completely wrapped around her finger. And even kicked out his own daughter. Was kicked out of the house. I really don't know how someone with this kind of intelligence became the richest man in Zhongcheng. But with this Song Wanwan around, I guess the Song group won't be far from bankruptcy.
The voice appeared again, calling me grandpa. Could it be that I can hear my granddaughter's inner voice? Is this my granddaughter? What's her name?
Sir, her name is Xuan. She just turned 1. Would you like to hold her?
That might not be a good idea.
This old fool Song Yanhui keeps saying that he kicked that bitch Song Chengqian out. But when he sees her daughter, he can't take his eyes off her. No, I can't let him stay here. I worked so hard to get the general manager position. How can I possibly let Song Chengqian come back?
Wanwan, what's wrong?
I'm fine. I just suddenly have a headache. I'll be fine after a little rest.
Hey, a headache is no small matter. Come on, let's go to the hospital right now.
Dad, it's all my fault. My health is too poor.
Hey, you're my daughter. Don't talk about being a bother. Let's go.
You're so young. How do you have such outstanding ability in the field of jade? How did you do it?
I'm not entirely sure either. Maybe our daughter brought me good luck.
Good luck from a child, huh? I'll make sure you can't laugh anymore.
Wanwan, get in the car. Let's go to the hospital.
Dad, I suddenly feel like my headache is gone. Maybe I was inside for too long. It was a bit stuffy. I came out for some fresh air, and I'm fine now.
This child. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, Dad. Oh, you go do your thing. You don't need to worry about me.
All right then, you take care of yourself. I have another meeting, So I'll be going now.
Okay. Let's do it.
The 3 pieces of material we found were bought by director Yan for a high price. Now our hard times are finally over. But why did you refuse the invitation to work at his company?
Chiang Kian, your family is in the jade business. If we went to another company, it wouldn't be right.
What does my family have to do with it?
Fathers and daughters don't hold grudges overnight. Could you really be so heartless as to never go home for the rest of your life?
But, Zheng Qian,
Your argument was just temporary. Your father just thinks you're suffering with me. Now that we have money, he probably won't say anything more. Find a chance to apologize to him properly, and you should be able to reconcile. He's your father after all.
Hello, miss. I'm Kai Wenya, the director of the song group. The chairman wants you to come to the company. He has something to say to you.
I have nothing to say to him.
Chiang Kian, when your uncle kicked you out, it was probably just out of anger. He's still your father. Blood is thicker than water. He probably wants you to go back.
Then why didn't he say so just now?
There were too many people inside just now. It's more convenient at the company. But, Chiang Kian, just listen to me. Go to the company first and see what your uncle has to say, and then decide how about it.
I'm on my way now.
Then I will await you at the company, miss. Miss, the chairman is in another meeting. It'll be over soon. You can rest in here for a while. I'll bring you some tea. Oh, miss, it's not very convenient for you to have the little princess with you. Why don't you let me take her?
What's inconvenient about it?
Children need to rest in a quiet environment. That way, you can talk with the chairman without worry, and I'll take the little princess to a special resting room. I'll stay right by her side. You can rest assured.
Well, all right then. If Xuanchuan cries, you come find me immediately.
I will definitely take good care of the little princess.
Half an hour has passed. Why isn't the meeting over yet?
Let's wait a little longer. Uncle is the chairman of such a big company. It's normal for him to be busy. Why is it you?
If it's not me, who else could it be? Where's the chairman?
Didn't he ask me to come?
How could that be? Dad doesn't even know about this. Sister, you're still so gullible. Just have someone call you. And you come running.
It was you? Song Wan Wan? What are you trying to do?
Nothing much. Just want to have a chat with you.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Let's go.
If you don't want anything to happen to your daughter, then you'll listen to me finish.
What did you say?
Don't worry, I won't do anything to her. As long as you listen to me. Otherwise,
If you dare touch my daughter, I'll fight you to the death.
Sister, calm down, calm down. Xuan is still in her hands. Let's hear what she has to say first.
Chairman, the foreign consortium has already started making moves on the Jiangkang stock market. Our song group is bearing the brunt of it, but their offensive is too fierce. Our stock price has already dropped 20%. If there's no capital injection, I'm afraid it will hit the limit down.
How much capital is needed?
The current estimate is 10 billion.
What? 10 billion? In all of Zhangcheng, who could come up with 10 billion in cash?
If it were before, you could try to raise some from the 4 major families. But now they can't even protect themselves. Oh, Chairman, you can ask the Li family. The Li family is the richest in Daxia. 10 billion is nothing to them.
The Li family. Let's forget it. They look down on me. Forget it. I'll think of another way. Huh? When did our company get a baby stroller? Wait, this stroller looks so familiar. It's exactly like Xuan's. Stop! Whose child is in the stroller? It really is Xuan. Which department are you from? Why is my granddaughter with you? Where are you taking her?
Chairman, Chairman, this?
Shh. Be quiet. Don't wake Xuan. Take this person away. When she wakes up, get to the bottom of this. I'm taking Xuan to the resting room.
Yes. Chairman, we have a big problem. The foreign consortium has intensified their attack on us. We're about to collapse. What?
Get the car ready. We're going to the Lee family.
Didn't you say?
Oh, we have no other choice now. We'll have to take a desperate gamble. Butler Wang, please announce my arrival again. The song group is in a dire situation. As long as the Lee family is willing to invest, from now on, my song group will follow the Lee family's lead.
Didn't I make myself clear? Our master is in no mood to see you right now. You're being attacked by a foreign consortium. Has nothing to do with the Lee family. If I don't go back and anger our master, then your song group will die even faster.
Chairman, the Lee family won't help. Our company can only hold on for less than an hour. If there is no capital injection, the song group is finished.
Isn't that my cheap grandpa? Where are my parents? And where am I?
It seems that at the Jade conference, I wasn't hallucinating. I can really hear Xuan's inner voice. What in the world is going on?
How did everything change after just one nap? My grandpa isn't going to sell me, is he?
I'm the richest man in Jiangcheng. For crying out loud, how could I possibly do something like selling my own granddaughter? In my granddaughter's mind, is this my image?
No. I need to see what happened.
Let's do it.
Well, that two-faced schemer Song Wan has a heart. So vicious. She'd even lay a hand on a little baby like me. Trying to make it so my parents can never see me again. Good thing my idiot grandpa was smart for once and rescued me.
Wan had someone kidnap Xuan. How is that possible? With Wan's kind personality, it's impossible that she would do something like that.
But this grandpa of mine seems to be in a financial crisis and needs an investment from the Lee family. The Lee family seems to look down on my grandpa. But that's normal, since grandpa is so stupid.
She actually called me a moron. Don't be angry. This is my granddaughter. Kids say the darndest things.
Forget it. Although grandpa blindly trusts Song Wan's one-sided story and kicked my mother out of the house. But since he saved me, I'll reluctantly help him out. Lee family, even if you are the richest in Daxia, in front of the master of the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion, there is nowhere to hide. So, the old master of the Lee family is seriously ill. And he's on his last breath. No wonder he's in no mood to see grandpa.
What?
Hey, what else do you want?
Butler Wang, I'd like to ask if the old master is seriously ill.
Where did you get that information? The master ordered to block all sources of information.
Xuan was actually right. I was just guessing. After all, for the old master to suddenly come to Jiangcheng to recuperate, it must be because he's not well.
The old master is in good health. He's just not feeling well lately. We've already hired the world's top doctors. He'll recover in no time.
What a good liar. You can fool grandpa, but you can't fool me. With the old master of the Lee family's serious illness, modern medicine has no solution. But for this pavilion master, it's a piece of cake. As long as I can get close to the old master of the Lee family, with a single spell, I guarantee he'll be cured and rejuvenated.
She can actually cure the old master of the Lee family. She's just a 1-year-old baby. How is that possible?
How should I remind grandpa? He's so stupid. Not even half as smart as my parents. And I can't even talk.
Chairman, we should go back and discuss our options. If we continue to waste time, the company won't be able to hold on.
Forget it. We're dead either way. So let's just give it a shot. Please, Butler Wang, announce me again. I have a way to cure the old master of the Lee family.
Do you even know what you're saying? Even the world's top doctors are helpless. And you think you can cure the old master?
What kind of plan could Grandpa have? He's probably just bluffing. Luckily, he has me. Otherwise, this stupid Grandpa would be done for.
Absolutely true. You should hurry and announce it. Don't waste any more time. The old master is currently in a very dangerous situation. The slightest mistake, and his life will be in danger.
All right, I'll trust you this one time. I'm warning you. If you dare to deceive the Lee family in this matter, you won't be able to bear the master's wrath.
Chairman, we don't know any divine doctors. If the old master's illness can't be cured, it won't be as simple as the company going bankrupt.
What are you panicking for? I have my own way.
The master invites you in, please. Master, old master, Song Yanhui has been brought in.
Song Yanhui, is it? Do you really have a way to cure my father? Where's that sound coming from? No. Where's the divine doctor? Why don't I see them, huh?
Master Song Yanhui only brought a baby and an assistant. No one else.
No doctor?
Yes, I have a family remedy.
A remedy? Are you kidding me? I see you don't want your song group anymore. Do you want to disappear from Zhangcheng?
Aiming, don't be rude!
Brother.
This family remedy of yours, are you confident about it?
I'm quite confident. As long as the old master of the Lee family has a breath left, I can bring him back.
Good. As long as you can save my father. Forget 10 billion. I'll give you 100 billion without hesitation. But if I find out that you're just all talk, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Let me see the old master first.
Brother, are you just going to let Song Yanhui mess around like this? I've never heard that he knows anything about medicine.
The doctor said that father is already beyond medical help. But I can't just watch father pass away like this. As long as there's a 1% chance, I have to try.
I'm really in a tough spot now, Xuanshuan. I can only count on you.
What an idiot. Grandpa, what are you standing there for? You said you had a way. You should at least put on a show. That way you can provide me with cover.
Butler Wang, please get me a bowl of spring water.
Ah, this grandpa of mine. No wonder he's always being bewitched by Song Wanwan. He's practically brainless. If the Lee family wasn't so desperate for a cure, they would have seen through it long ago. Forget it. Who am I to blame but you, my grandpa? The magic I've been saving up for so long. Now's the time. Your old master is on his last leg. I've used up all my magic. Just to help him regain his vitality. No, I'm too tired. I need a good sleep to recover.
Is this it? Song Yonghui. Oh, Song Yonghui, you've been brilliant your whole life, but you lost your mind at a critical moment. How could you believe that a 1-year-old baby could cure a patient? Now the Song family is completely finished. Zhuangshuan, Grandpa has let you down. I haven't treated you well since you were born, and it seems I won't have the chance in the future.
Dad, how are you feeling?
Ha ha ha. Oh, I feel like my body has never been better. I feel exceptionally refreshed. Like I'm young again.
He's really cured. Xuan. No wonder Qian was able to shine. At the Jade Conference, it was all thanks to Xuan. My granddaughter is truly a lucky charm. As expected of my Song Yanhui's granddaughter, she's simply extraordinary.
Oh, this must be the divine doctor who cured me. She saved my life. From now on, she is a distinguished guest of our Lee family. You two must not show her any disrespect. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father. Don't worry, you don't need to tell me. I will do as you say. Butler Wang, inject 50 billion into the Song Group. Right now, immediately.
Yes, no. We don't need that much. 10 billion is enough. Once we repel the foreign capital, this money, I will pay it back with interest.
No, this money is not a loan. It's a gift to you. You saved my father, a life-saving grace. Cannot be measured with money. I believe that after 50 billion is injected into the company, you will have the time to fight against the international group. Not only will the company not suffer losses, it can even make a profit in return. What are you standing there for? Get to it!
Then thank you very much. From now on, my Song family will follow the Lee family's lead.
Oh, our two families don't need to say such things. The Song family's affairs are our Lee family's affairs. If anything comes up in the future, feel free to come find me.
That's right. The Lee family's door is always open to the Song family.
Chairman, as soon as the 50 billion in capital was invested, the foreign consortium was beaten back repeatedly, with no room to counterattack. Our stock price, not only was it not affected at all, we even tore a piece off the foreign consortium. Now our stock price is starting to rise. A conservative estimate is a profit of 30 billion. Oh, Chairman, I never thought you were not only a business prodigy, but also so skilled in medicine. The old master of the Lee family had one foot in the grave, but you pulled him back.
Without the Lee family's capital, it would have been difficult for our group to turn the tide. I never thought that in the end, it was all thanks to Xuan Xuan. She's only 1 year old. How does she have such incredible abilities?
What sound? This cheap old man of mine has such a stupid look on his face. No wonder he's being fooled by that two-faced schemer Song Wan Wan. Completely wrapped around her finger. And even kicked out his own daughter. Was kicked out of the house. I really don't know how someone with this kind of intelligence became the richest man in Zhongcheng. Well, that two-faced schemer Song Wan Wan. Her heart is so vicious. She'd even lay a hand on a little baby like me. Trying to make it so my parents can never see me again. Good thing my idiot grandpa was smart for once and rescued me.
Could it be that everything Xuan Xuan said is true? Wan Wan is not as simple as she seems on the surface. And between Chiang Qian and me, she was also sowing discord?
By the way, Chairman, before we came out, I think I saw the young miss at the company.
What was she doing at the company? That's right. If she hadn't gone to the company, how would I have met Xuan Xuan? Wait! Drive back to the company quickly, as fast as possible.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you want us to do? So we can get Xuan Xuan back?
Sign this. Then get the hell out of the country forever. And don't come back. Then I'll let you have a family reunion.
Chen Qian is your sister. Are you really going to take things this far? It's one thing to steal the Song family's fortune, but you also want to make it so that father and daughter can never see each other again? Song Wan Wan, how can there be a woman as vicious as you?
Song Wan Wan, what are you doing?
A child with no parents is in no position to criticize me?
Song Wan Wan, don't you forget. If my dad hadn't taken you in, you'd be a parentless thing too. You might not even be alive today.
3 years ago, you were just lucky you didn't die. You're not even worthy of polishing my shoes. That old fool Song Yanhui is so muddle-headed. I'm clearly better than you in every way, yet he still thinks about you every day.
Dad adopted you when you were a child and cared for you more than his own biological daughter. He's been incredibly kind to you, and you're not even grateful. How could you say such things about him?
Am I wrong? If he knew what was good for him, he should have handed the Song group over to me. The Song family only has one heiress, and that's me, Song Wan Wan. If you know what's good for you, sign the papers quickly. If you keep delaying, I can't guarantee that nothing will happen to your daughter. After all, she's only one. She's very fragile.
You dare.
It seems you don't love your daughter very much. She's been away from you for so long. She must be crying from hunger right now.
Song Wan, I'm warning you. If anything happens to Xuan Xuan, your good days will be over.
Song Chengqian, you're pushing your luck. I've changed my mind now. If you want to see your daughter, you'll have to kneel and sign.
Song Wan, do you know, Xuan Xuan is not only my daughter, she's also father's granddaughter. Blood is thicker than water. If father knew what you've done, what would your fate be? I advise you to return Xuan Xuan now, and I can let bygones be bygones. Let's go.
But Xuan Xuan.
She wouldn't dare do anything to Xuan Xuan, unless she's got the nerve of a lion. We'll go find my dad and explain everything.
You've chosen the hard way. What do you mean? Today, you're signing this agreement, whether you want to or not.
And if I don't?
It's not up to you. Grab her for me and force her to sign.
I'd like to see who dares. I am the biological daughter of the chairman of the song group. Try and lay a finger on me.
Useless! She's just an outcast who's been thrown out. And she can scare you like this? A fallen phoenix is worse than a chicken. I'm the general manager now. If you let her get away today, you can all get lost tomorrow. What are you standing there for? Grab her.
Let me go. Do you know what you're helping Song Wan do right now? If the chairman finds out, you'll all be fired.
Bitch, make her sign it.
Song Wan, let Changqian go, or I'll be done with you.
So noisy. Gag his mouth for me!
This is the company. Outside, so many eyes are watching you. Do you know the consequences of doing this? Father adopted you, provided you with everything you needed, and I always treated you like a real sister. Is this how you repay us? You're an ungrateful wretch. Worse than an animal.
If you were really good to me, that old fool should have given me the company, and you should have gotten the hell out of Zhangcheng.
Stop!
Ah.
Stop it, all of you.
Dad.
You've got some nerve. Not only causing trouble in the chairman's office, but you dare to lay a hand on the young miss. Stop it.
Dad.
What in the world is going on? No matter what, they are your sister and brother-in-law, and you treat them like this?
I had no choice. It was my sister and her husband who insisted on forcing their way into the company. And you said that they were not to set foot in the company. I had no choice but to have someone stop them. I just didn't expect them to be a little rough.
Is that really what happened?
Oh, yes. That's exactly what happened.
All of you, get out!
That useless Kai Wenya, what on earth was she doing? That little bastard. Why is she with my dad?
Changqian, are you okay? Xuan Xuan. It really is Xuan Xuan. Xuan Xuan is okay. That's great.
Sir, why is Xuan Xuan with you?
You have the nerve to ask. How do you two look after a child? Xuan Xuan is so young. And you managed to lose her.
Sir, I will definitely keep a close eye on Zhuang Huan from now on. and never let her out of our sight.
Keep a close eye on her, my ass. You're both married, yet you're so careless. Tonight, take Xuan and get your asses home. I'm going to watch over her myself.
What?
I'm not forgiving you. I'm just worried about Xuan.
I went through so much trouble to get Song Chenqian thrown out, and now she's coming back. Then all my years of effort will all be for nothing. Absolutely not. Dad, sister can't come home.
A few days ago, you were begging me to let your sister come home. And now that I'm letting them, why are you against it now?
Let me go home. I think she wishes I would die outside.
No, I really want my sister to come home too. But after all, brother-in-law is a good for nothing. If he comes home now, then our Song family will become the laughingstock of all of Zhangcheng.
Shut up! He's your brother-in-law, after all. Don't keep calling him a good for nothing. Do you even look like a young lady from a wealthy family?
Dad, I...
Don't you me. You two hurry up and pack your things and bring Xuan home, huh?
Dad!
Do I have to repeat myself?
What in the world is going on? In the past, Dad always listened to me. He never even dared to scold me. Why is he treating me like this today? But it doesn't matter. This old fool is easy to deceive. Song Chenqian, you just wait. I can kick you out of the house once, and I can do it a second time. This time, I'm going to make you all get the hell out of Zhangcheng for good.
Chenqian, all right. We're already at the door. Don't be unhappy anymore. Let's go in.
That's right. Hurry up and go in. I'm so mad. That two-faced schemer Song Wan actually dared to bully my parents while I was away. This is intolerable. Mom, hurry up and go in. This time, I'm going to let Song Wan know. What's what?
Don't worry. Uncle has always been worried about you. He's just too proud to show it. Otherwise, how could he let you come home? Now is the perfect opportunity for you to mend your relationship.
I'm afraid Song Wan won't let us have our way.
Don't be afraid, I'm not a pushover. With this pavilion master here, a mere Song Wan is no match for me. If Grandpa is still so biased, I'll beat him up too.
Don't worry. Let's just move in first. We can just deal with whatever comes our way. We've overcome so many difficulties. Are we really afraid of this?
Sister, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, you have so much luggage. Let me help you with it.
No need.
What are you doing?
My jade pendant is broken. This was the first gift that Dad gave me. Sister, brother-in-law, I was just trying to help you with your luggage. Even if you don't like me, you can hit me, you can scold me, but how could you break my jade pendant?
I didn't even touch you.
Sir, she fell on her own. It has nothing to do with us.
We didn't push her. She fell on her own to frame us. Believe it or not,
I thought this Song Wan had some brilliant scheme. But it turns out it's just this flimsy frame-up. I'm curious to see if Grandpa will believe it. If he believes this, then Grandpa's intelligence is truly worrying.
Dad. Sister just got back. It's no big deal if I'm a little wronged. I'm used to it anyway.
No! I, Song Yanhui, have always been black and white. Wrongdoing must be punished.
Dad, let's just forget about it, sister. Sir, we really didn't touch her.
She's framing us.
All right, that's enough. Butler,
Dad, brother-in-law is still here. Using family discipline on sister like this, isn't that a little inappropriate? Just make her apologize to me.
You're clearly the one who framed her. And you want Qian to apologize to you? How can you be so shameless?
Go pull up the surveillance footage from the entrance.
What?
Why did Dad suddenly change his tune? He used to always believe, Song won without a doubt.
Dad, for such a small matter, why are you checking the surveillance footage?
I've always been black and white. There's no distinction between big and small matters in the Song family. Wrongdoing must be punished. Since you both have different stories, let's see who's lying.
The evidence is ironclad. Let's see how she can argue her way out of this.
Fine. Then let's see the surveillance footage. If you haven't done anything wrong, you have nothing to fear.
What are you standing there for? Get to it.
Dad, I don't think we need to look at the footage. Sister must not have been paying attention. She probably didn't do it on purpose. Oh, let's just forget about it. The welcome dinner for sister. And brother-in-law is ready. Why don't we go eat first?
No, this matter today must be thoroughly investigated. If it really was me who broke your jade pendant, I am willing to accept family discipline. You.
Qian is right. We won't favor anyone, nor will we wrong anyone.
Chairman, the surveillance footage has been pulled up.
Dad, don't look. I might have misremembered. Sister probably didn't push me. I probably wasn't looking where I was going and fell by accident.
What exactly happened? Your fall, did it have anything to do with Qian?
I fell on my own. It had nothing to do with my sister.
Qian? Uncle doesn't seem to be like you said, only blindly trusting Song Wan.
I don't know what's going on either. In the past, when this happened, Dad would never check the surveillance. He would just use family discipline on me directly.
It seems your uncle still cares a lot about you and wants to mend your relationship. How about you take this opportunity to give your uncle a way out?
That's not for sure. In the past, my dad and I always got along very well. But whenever Song Wan showed up, things would be completely different.
Oh, it must be that Grandpa discovered this two-faced schemer's true colors. That's why he changed his attitude. It seems Grandpa isn't completely hopeless. Just plain stupid.
It's nothing, I choked. Everyone keep eating.
Damn it. My usual methods for dealing with Song Qian were always foolproof. Why did they suddenly fail today? Especially Dad's attitude. In the past, he would never have checked the surveillance. He would have believed me without a doubt. What in the world is going on? I know. It must be because of this little bastard. No, I have to think of a way.
Sir, good morning.
Good. Sit down and have breakfast.
Where's Wan? Why haven't I seen her come over? I'm not sure either. Why don't I go check on her?
Dad.
Wan. What's wrong?
I don't know either. I just woke up feeling a little unwell.
Why are you so hot? Come on, let's go to the hospital for a checkup.
No need, Dad. I probably just have some kind of viral infection. I'll be fine after taking some medicine.
A viral infection? No one in our family is sick.
Sister and brother-in-law take Xuan with them every day. They're exposed to the elements. How can they pay attention to hygiene? So it's normal for Xuan to carry some viruses.
You're talking nonsense. If someone's going to get infected, it's usually adults who infect children. There's no way a baby would infect an adult.
Regardless, let's go to the hospital first. Your temperature is so high. We can't delay. Let's go.
This damn two-faced schemer, if she's not framing us. She doesn't feel right, huh? She stuffed several hot water bottles inside her clothes. Of course she's hot.
Dad. No need, I just don't have an appetite. I'll just go back to sleep.
What is this? It's one thing to fake an illness, but to slander Xuan, a small child, why would you do this? Do you have any conscience?
Dad, it's all my fault. I'm insecure and sensitive. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
Do I not care enough about you usually?
Dad, it's all because I'm too childish. I'm not worthy of being your daughter. How about you kick me out of the family right now?
Forget it. I'll let you off. This time. If there's a next time, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I'll never do it again. Never again.
Did I say you could get up? Kneel there obediently until we finish breakfast. Qian, since you're back, you and Zhengming can come to the company and be my assistants. And get to know the company.
Dad, you're letting them both be the chairman's assistants?
Did I say you could speak? You have no place to speak here. Do I need to get your permission to hire 2 assistants? This matter is settled. Tomorrow morning, you 2 will go to work at the company.
Sir, Dad.
I'm going to the kitchen to see if the food is ready.
I'll go too.
Xuan, you haven't seen Grandpa all day. Do you miss Grandpa? Why aren't you saying anything?
What an idiot, Grandpa. I'm only 1. How am I supposed to talk? If I did talk, could your little heart take it? Oh, I'm so sleepy. It's time to sleep. But I'm still a little worried. This morning, Song Wanwan suffered such a big loss. Maybe she'll do something to retaliate against my parents. It's rare for idiot Grandpa not to be biased. But he's still unreliable. I'll just have to see if there's any danger tonight. I've really worried myself sick over this family.
My granddaughter is great in every way. She's just too paranoid. I got so angry. How would Wanwan dare to do anything?
What? How did I see Dad and Song Wanwan lying in the same bed? How did I see Dad and Song Wanwan lying in the same bed?
What? Zhengming and Wanwan? Could it be that the 2 of them... Oh, what am I thinking? It seems Xuan isn't all powerful. She's bound to make mistakes sometimes. Zhengming and Xuan, how could they be connected?
I knew it. Song Wanwan definitely wouldn't give up. So she drugged Dad, trying to frame Dad and ruin his reputation. What a vicious heart.
How is that possible? No matter how bad Wanwan is, she wouldn't gamble with her own reputation. Like that. But Xuan has never been wrong before. If Wanwan really did this, the key is...
How do I remind my parents? To be careful? Should I use magic?
Dad, it's time to eat.
Oh. Dad? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Sit down and eat.
Xuan was actually right. 1-1, she really could do something like this. In the past, was I always deceived by 1-1?
Aming.
Ming, what's wrong?
It's nothing. I probably didn't rest well last night. I'm a little dizzy. I'll be fine after a little nap.
Then I'll help you back.
No. I can go back by myself.
Dad, sister, I'm full. I'm going upstairs now.
Dad, what's wrong?
Jungming, what are you doing, woman?
Ming.
Dad! I just came out of the shower, and Jungming went crazy. He dragged me into the room and pounced on me. No matter how much I resisted, it was no use. I really didn't expect that with Dad and my sister at home, he would still be so bold. If you hadn't arrived in time, I wouldn't want to live anymore.
Dad, don't listen to Song 1-1's nonsense. Ming isn't responding no matter how I call him. It's clear he's not in his right mind. How could he possibly attack Song 1-1?
How would I know? He was perfectly fine and full of energy just a moment ago. Maybe he's just faking it now because he's scared. Faking it!
You! Dad! I know Ming's character.
Dad, you can't be soft-hearted. A scumbag like this, even if he's my sister's husband, you can't let him go.
Are you sure that Jungming dragged you into the room and that you didn't go in yourself?
Dad, what are you talking about? I'm a girl. How could I not care about my own reputation?
1-1. I'll ask you one last time. Did you go into Jungming's room? 1-1. I'll ask you one last time. Did you go into Jungming's room?
Dad, what's wrong with you? Could I be lying? Or are you saying that I'm the kind of person who would use my own reputation to frame Jungming? Dad, I know you favor your own biological daughter and son-in-law, but even if I'm just an adopted daughter, you can't just ruin my reputation for no reason. In your heart, if I'm so despicable, why did you adopt me in the first place? Wouldn't it have been better if I had just died in the orphanage?
Song 1-1, fine. Fine. Very well. Come out, don't hide.
Dad? Don't joke around. There's no one here. What is he doing here?
Master, from the moment Miss 1-1 entered the room, I started filming. The video is on the phone.
How could this be? Jungming, what are you doing? Jungming, what are you doing?
Didn't you say you wouldn't joke about your own reputation? Now that the evidence is ironclad, what other excuses do you have?
Dad, let me explain.
Don't call me Dad. I don't have a daughter like you. You're worse than an animal.
Dad, I was just possessed for a moment. I don't know why I did it. I know I was wrong. Don't kick me out. I'll never do it again, as long as you can forgive me. I'll do anything you ask. I swear, I swear.
From today on, you don't need to go to the company. You will stay at home and reflect. You're not allowed to go anywhere. If I ever find out that you have any malicious intent towards Qianqian's family, you will get the hell out of the Song family and never come back.
Dad, Aiming ended up like this. Was it also Song 11's doing? Song 11, if anything happens to Aiming, I won't let you go even in death.
It's just a common sleeping pill. He'll be fine after a little sleep. How would I dare to poison my brother-in-law?
How would you dare? If Dad hadn't found out in time, Aiming would have been killed by you.
Qianqian, don't worry for now. I'll contact the hospital right away. We'll take Zhengming for a checkup. We'll wait until the test results are back to talk about it.
Dad, then hurry up.
It's over, last night. I didn't get to warn my parents to be careful of Song 11. I just fell asleep. Doesn't that mean Song 11's evil plan succeeded? What in the world is going on? My heavenly secrets. Art can't be wrong.
Let's go. Take my car to the company. I'll take you too to report to HR.
I'm fine with that. I'm just worried about Aiming. He was drugged by Song 11 yesterday.
Qianqian, didn't the doctor say? It's just a sedative. It's not harmful to the body. I'll be fine after a little sleep.
In that case, let's go.
Okay.
My heavenly secrets art wasn't wrong. Song 11 didn't succeed. Grandpa saw through her. Idiot Grandpa, awesome. Is this what they call a fool's thousand thoughts? Must yield one success?
Dad, how did you know last night that Song 11 was going to frame Aiming? Dad, how did you know last night that Song 11 was going to frame Aiming?
A servant told me that he noticed something was off with Song 11, so I had someone keep an eye on her, and they found out she was going to drug him.
I see, so it was just a coincidence. How could Grandpa be so smart? Usually, he's just being fooled by that two-faced schemer. Completely wrapped around her finger.
No, I absolutely cannot reveal that I can hear Xuan's inner voice. Otherwise, my lifelong reputation will be ruined.
Is that so?
Oh, could I be lying? All right, it's getting late. Let's hurry up and go to the company.
Young Master Wang, you have to stand up for me. The Song family is being too unreasonable. That old fool Song Yanhui, he favors his own biological daughter, to the extreme. Young Master Wang, you can't just stand by and watch the Song group fall into that bitch Song Changqian's hands. The matter of her breaking off the engagement with you back then, you haven't forgotten, have you?
I've forgotten. Nothing, I can't forget this matter. She broke off the engagement with me back then, and turned around to find a waiter for a husband, making me the laughingstock of Jiangcheng.
Then...
Don't worry. I'll definitely get revenge for you. In 3 days is the bidding conference. They're dead.
Bidding conference?
That's right, the 4 major families, including me, are all determined to transition into real estate. And at the bidding conference, a full 4 plots of land in the bustling center of Jiangcheng will be released. Whoever gets the land this time can become the new richest man in Jiangcheng. Or even the richest man in Jiangnan.
This bidding conference is too important. It concerns the life and death of the entire song group. Dad, you're just handing it over to me and aiming like this.
It's because it's important that I'm handing it to you. Originally, bidding is not like an auction. The bid proposals are all confidential. You have no idea what your opponent's price is. It's completely like a blind man crossing a river, relying on luck. But with Xuanxuan here, none of that is a problem anymore. Originally, the bidding conference was supposed to be Wanwan's responsibility, but she... Sigh. Let's not talk about it.
This bidding conference, our Wang family's biggest competitor, is their Song family. As long as you're willing to help, get their Song family's bidding manual. For me, then our Wang family can, with the smallest cost, become the sole winner. At that time, dealing with them will be a piece of cake, won't it? I can properly get revenge for you.
Young Master Wang, this plan of yours is absolutely brilliant. That old fool Song Yanhui must pay the price. And Song Qingqian, you can't let her go either. Make them kneel before me and beg for mercy. Young Master Wang, you absolutely cannot let them go.
How could I be soft-hearted? If she hadn't broken off the engagement, how would I have known how good you are?
That bitch. How can she compare to me?
Who has more tricks up their sleeve than you?
You're terrible.
The bidding conference. Aiming and I will give it a try first. But this matter is too important. We're not completely confident. We can only do our best.
You two, don't put too much pressure on yourselves. The bidding conference is important, but it's okay if you fail.
With this pavilion master in charge. A mere bidding conference. If we fail, wouldn't that be a slap in the face to this pavilion master? You underestimate me. Idiot grandpa. Today, I'll let you see what I'm made of. Let's see who wins the bid in the end. My God. I thought that after Grandpa saw through Song Wanwan's true colors, she would tone it down. But I never thought she'd still be so wicked. And still want to make a move at the bidding conference. Damn it, damn it. This Song Wanwan deserves to die. I will definitely not let her off this time. No one can save her. She stole the Song group's bid proposal, letting the Wang family reap the rewards, and even colluded with the Wang family to drive the Song group to extinction, forcing them into bankruptcy in the end. And Grandpa was even driven to suicide by Song Wanwan.
What?
She stole the Song group's bid proposal, letting the Wang family reap the rewards, and even colluded with the Wang family to drive the Song group to extinction, forcing them into bankruptcy in the end. And Grandpa was even driven to suicide by Song Wanwan.
What?
Even a lamb knows to kneel for its mother's milk. But you, Song Wanwan, are worse than an animal. I'm really angry. The kind of angry that's very angry.
Dad, are you okay?
Can she really be this heartless? Life is more important than anything. After all these years of careful nurturing, she's like a biological daughter, even if she's not. But in her eyes, is it all worthless? It's nothing. You two can go out first.
Song Wanwan is so deranged. She would even sell her own family's company.
I'm not surprised at all. Song Wan was born a bad seed. I'm just afraid that after Dad finds out the truth, he won't be able to accept it.
Then let's not worry about that for now. Since Song Wan wants to betray her own family, then let's properly prepare a big gift for her.
Song Wan actually went to steal the bid proposal. She's truly an ungrateful wolf in sheep's clothing.
That bitch Song Qingqian and that old fool Song Yanhui. Just you wait.
Huh? Isn't that the Song family's young miss? Song Wan? Why? Is she with the Wang family's young master instead? People used to say this Song Wan was proper, with the air of a lady from a great family. But looking at her now, it doesn't seem to be true. This bidding conference, the Song family and the 4 major families, are competitors. Yeah, isn't this undermining her own side and boosting someone else's?
What do you know? Our Song family has always been on respectful terms with the 4 major families. It was all my dear sister, who publicly rejected young Master Wang's marriage proposal and chose a good-for-nothing waiter for a husband, humiliating the Wang family. So as her younger sister, I can only clean up this sister's mess. For her. To repair the relationship between the Wang and Song families.
Huh? Is that so? How come I didn't know? You are so biased.
Dad, you removed me from my position as general manager, but you've been incredibly kind to me. So, I still want to do my part to help mitigate the impact of my sister's willful engagement cancellation. It's one thing if my sister doesn't understand me, but to make fun of me in front of so many people. Dad, it's one thing for my sister to be angry at me, but how could even you? Is it just because I'm an adopted daughter that I don't even have the right to enter the venue?
Dad, the bidding conference is important. Let's just submit the bid proposal first.
I'll let you be smug for a little longer. After the bidding conference is over, today's humiliation, I'll repay you 1,000 times over. Oh, this bidding conference. I'm afraid the song group is going to lose. My dad is so muddle-headed. How could he entrust such an important matter to my sister and her husband? A person who chose a good-for-nothing waiter for a husband. Can she even understand a bid proposal?
You.
Dad, don't blame me for being too harsh. The Wang family is the winner of this bidding conference. The sky over Jiangcheng is about to change. Dad, you might as well come over and get on good terms with young Master Wang now. I can still put in a good word for you.
The Jiangcheng bidding conference now begins. The Jiangcheng bidding conference now begins. This bidding conference has a total of 16 companies bidding. Next, I will announce each company's bid. The highest bidder will be the winning company. Please look at the big screen. First, the 4 major families. The Lan family with a bid of 1.68 billion. Unfortunately, the Lan family is the first to be eliminated. They are the lowest bidder. the four major families, the Ming family, with a bid of 1.7 billion. Eliminated. Eliminated, eliminated. Eliminated, eliminated. 14 of the 16 companies have been eliminated so far, leaving only the Wang family and the Song Group. Which one will it be? Let's wait and see.
It doesn't seem like the Wang family has victory in the bag like you said.
Sister having hope, and then having it shattered. This kind of failure is the most painful.
I hope you'll still be able to laugh later.
Then I'll give you a piece of advice too. Don't get too carried away, or you'll get what's coming to you.
Then let's see who gets what's coming to them first.
Next, the bids from the Song Group and the Wang family will be announced.
We are the winners this time.
Bitch, do you have anything else to say? Let me tell you, even if you get on your knees and beg me now, I don't need it. I just want to watch you and your little bastard never have a chance to turn things around. Bitch, do you have anything else to say? Let me tell you, even if you get on your knees and beg me now, I don't need it. I just want to watch you and your little bastard never have a chance to turn things around. Oh, at a time like this, what are you laughing at? Young Master Wang, don't let a single person from their Song family go. I just want to watch their Song group go bankrupt and then die one by one in agony.
Don't worry. Song Qianqian, no one has ever dared to reject me. A bitch like you actually dared to reject my marriage proposal. I'm going to make your life a living hell, so you'll spend the rest of your life in regret.
You bitch. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your betrayal and your poor eyesight. Open your dog eyes and see clearly. Whose bid is higher?
I thought you were something special, but it turns out you just can't accept this reality and have gone mad.
Of course our Wang family's bid is higher, and it's only 1 yuan higher than yours. How about it? The feeling of falling from heaven to hell? This is just the appetizer. Dad, do you regret not choosing me now and favoring your useless biological daughter?
The Song Group has the highest bid, successfully winning the bid with 2 billion and 2 yuan. Let's give them a round of applause.
How is that possible?
The Song Group has the highest bid, successfully winning the bid with 2 billion and 2 yuan. Let's give them a round of applause. And congratulations.
How is that possible? What's going on? Did you team up with the Song family to trick me? Bitch, you just wait!
I didn't, young Master Wang. How could that be? I'm on your side. How could I team up with the Song family to trick you?
Then what's going on?
I don't know either. It must be you. Song Qianqian, you bribed the staff. I want to report this. This bidding conference is rigged. This is just a one-man show for their Song group.
Ma'am, our bidding conference is fair and just. There is absolutely no rigging. If you continue to make baseless accusations, we have the right to pursue legal action against you.
No rigging? How is that possible? I clearly stole their Song group's bid proposal and looked at it. It was clearly marked as 2 billion exactly. How could it suddenly change?
What? Song Wanwan stole her own family's bid proposal and gave it to the Wang family? I was wondering why the Wang family bid 2 billion and 1 yuan. If Song Yanhui hadn't adopted her, that Song Wanwan would have starved to death long ago. Not only is she ungrateful, she even betrays her own family. How can there be such a disgusting person in the world? Worse than an animal. Just looking at someone like that makes me sick. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out.
No, it's not like that. It's all Song Qianqian's fault. And Song Yanhui. It's all because he favors his own biological daughter. Clearly, Song Qianqian isn't even 100,000th as good as me. But you just refused to give the Song group to me. If you hadn't all ganged up on me, would I have done something like this?
I'm so mad. At a time like this. She's still spouting lies. Let me see how I can deal with you. Truth talisman, go. I'm so mad. At a time like this. She's still spouting lies. Let me see how I can deal with you. Truth talisman, go.
That's right, I'm jealous of Song Changhyun. Why is she the heiress of the Song family? While I'm just an unwanted stray? So I have to do everything I can. To do all sorts of bad things. And then blame it on her? Oh. As for that old fool Song Yanhui, you're a real idiot. To protect me, your adopted daughter, you constantly hit and scold your own biological daughter, and even kicked her out of the family. So, the fact that you've ended up like this today is all what you deserve. Song Yanhui, if you know what's good for you, you'd better obey my every command. And obediently, hand the Song group over to me. Otherwise, I'll kick you out too. Go meet your biological daughter, and become beggars together. Ha 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 ha. That's not what I said, everyone. I can explain.
Animal! I took you in out of kindness, and you bit the hand that fed you. I must have been blind. How could I have adopted something so inhuman? Changhyun was right. You're a bad seed by nature. I really regret that I didn't believe Changhyun sooner. Because of you, Changhyun has suffered so much.
Dad, she's a total snake in the grass. She doesn't know the meaning of gratitude. It's not worth getting upset over someone like her. Let's just hand her over to the authorities.
Song 11, you are suspected of stealing company secrets and malicious commercial competition, which are serious violations of the law. You are now under arrest. Please cooperate.
No, I can't go to jail. I'm finished if I go to jail. Young Master Wang, save me. Save me.
Get away from me! If I had known you were such an ungrateful person, I would have never even bothered with you. She did it all by herself. It has nothing to do with me. Arrest her. Someone like her should rot in jail.
And you are also suspected of stealing commercial secrets. Come with us. Take them both into custody.
Dad, I know I was wrong. Please forgive me. I'll never do it again.
Sir, try to look on the bright side. Someone like Song Wanwan will never repent. There's no need to grieve for her.
That's right. Everything that happened to Song Wanwan was her own doing. It has nothing to do with you, with the crime she's committed. I'm afraid she'll spend the rest of her life in prison. That's enough time for her to reflect and understand.
Sir, and you still have Changhyun and Chuan Chuan. We won the bid. From now on, things will only get better.
What about you?
Me?
I'm saying Xuan Xuan is almost talking. How long are you going to keep calling me sir?
Dad, hey!
That's more like it.
My idiot grandpa. It seems. Still has 1 or 2 good points.
What do you mean only 1 or 2? I'm full of good points. Your grandpa is the richest man in Jiangcheng. Ha 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 ha.
Dad, can you hear Chuan Chuan's inner voice?
Hear my inner voice? What do you mean? No way. Dad, Mom, and Grandpa can all hear my ramblings? Am I not socially dead then? How will I maintain the dignity of the Heavenly Secrets Pavilion? Master's dignity in the future? Help.
No,